Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So round penning is very important because it's usually the very first thing I do with the horse, especially if you have a nice corral or round pen. The goal of the first day and the goal of the exercise is just to get the horse to do inside turns on the fence and to also get her to move off when I ask her to. So I point, she moves off, and then when I ask her to, by stepping in front of the drive line, she turns towards me and changes directions. So as far as I'm aware, this horse has never done this exercise before, and so you're going to get to see what it would look like when you try to do it with your horse or when a horse does this for the very first time. So I want to talk briefly about the drive line with horses. It's right on their neck, on their shoulder, and if you step in front of it, the horse will stop, and if you step behind it, the horse will go again. When I'm doing this exercise, I'm going to stay more or less on this little circle line right here in the middle, and I'm just going to walk around it like this, facing the horse with my belly button. And what I'm going to do is drive the horse around. So if I'm driving this horse on this line, I have to stay behind the drive line on an angle. So if I step out in front like this, she's going to stop or she's going to change directions. So I have to keep in mind that I have to stay behind the drive line, pushing her forward, okay? Now you'll experience this as soon as you try it, but horses are very sensitive to where you stand. All right, so right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and ask for a little bit more speed. That's good. I'm just gonna have her do a few circles at the lope. So every time she stops, I'm going to point and then use the whip to encourage her to go faster, okay? Okay, so right about here, I'm going to back away from her and come forwards and just see if she'll stop and look at me, just like that. That's very good. So from here, I'd like to gently ask her to go the other way. So what I'm going to do is back away, come to the fence, and move along this way to try to push her body off the other way, okay? Perfect. Now I'm going to quickly get in the right position so she doesn't change directions. And there we go, change of directions. Try to keep her at the lope. Got a little confused there, that's okay. Okay. That's nice. Now right here, I'll back away. And that was perfect right there. So she's very sensitive to the drive line pressure. And then now you can see she moved away the other way, other direction. What I want to do is smooth up the transition and change the direction. So I'm going to try to make that a lot smoother. So I'm going to try to, right after I ask her for the change of direction, I'm going to try to do it a little bit quicker. See there, she wants to turn to the outside. That might happen, but you don't want that to happen. Send them back the way they came. Okay, and go that way. Good. So this just takes some work to get them really good. Oops. Let's go that way. So you don't want them changing directions without you telling them to. But sometimes it's your fault for not paying attention to the drive line. And sometimes it's their fault for not doing what you're asking them. So she's thinking change directions, change directions, change directions. And I want her to start thinking, what do I want her to do? So I'm just gonna ask her to do a few more circles because she needs to focus on going in one direction for a little bit. If we change directions too quick with her, it looks like she's getting a little confused. Okay. Right here, I'll step in front of her. Good, send her the other way. So that was really smooth. That was really good. I'm gonna let her trot because I want her to get her air back a little bit. She doesn't have to get all hot and nervous. So I'm being conscious of where I am on the drive line, driving her forward. Okay, now right here, I'm gonna step to the side, step in front of her a little bit. Now this side, she's not as good as the other side, but she did pretty well there. Send her back off the other way. She's getting pretty sensitive to when I back away, she changes direction. So this is really good for the very first day. Okay, when I step away, she's automatically stopping and changing directions. So the goal of this exercise was to get her to turn towards us and change directions on the fence. And that's pretty much all I want from the horse in the first day. But round penning is quite simple when you think about it. You're just asking your horse to move off when you ask him to move off, and change directions when you ask him to change directions toward the inside. So I hope that was helpful, guys. I hope you can see how easy it is to do with the horse. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.